Hi, my beautiful queens. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to True Angel. And this channel is all about us, just us talking, having fun, and just being ourselves. So let's talk about this issue. So I wanted to tell you guys about the situation that I was in years ago, okay? I gotta share this. I'm sorry. So anyway, you know how you see people walking around and, everybody's in love and, they got the boyfriend or the husband and they're getting Valentine's Day stuff. And, you're just sitting there like, okay, what's wrong with this picture? So, I wasn't dating at the time and I wasn't involved with anyone. So a friend of mine, she recommended this website, which only if you guys want to know, I'll put it down below, okay? But for now, let's keep it anonymous. So anyway, so I went on the website and created a profile and I put up only 2 pictures and man, it was just blowing up, guys here, guys there, whatever. So you could just tell the ones that are actually serious by the way their profile pictures look, because some of them are in like wife beaters. You guys know what wife beaters are? They're like a white t-shirt that, you just throw on if you're walking out to get your newspaper or something from your driveway. And then you have the other ones that they have on their nice, a business attire and, looking professional or whatever. So, I ignore a couple people. A couple of them, maybe about 5, spark my interest. So, we go back and forth texting till it was down to 2. So the one that I chose, we actually set up a date. So, but before I get into that part, let me tell you about his profile. So he put that he's athletic. He said that he ran, he hiked, he rode his bicycle, he swam, and played basketball. He was in the military. So I'm thinking, okay, this guy is, in physical, good shape. So he also put down that he is 6'5" at the time. And I was impressed because I've always dated shorter guys. I mean, I never had a problem, dating them. They had a problem with me because I'm 5'11". So for me, that was exciting because now I can finally, put my heels on and actually look up to somebody in their face instead of looking down. So anyways, I was impressed about the height part. And, he also put a bunch of other things on there. And so, I was like, okay, we exchange numbers and we go back and forth. And so finally, I decided that, it's time to meet this person in person because you want to know what they look like. This back and forth texting stuff, that gets over, rated after a while. So anyways, we decided to meet at this restaurant and I got there a little bit earlier because I cannot stand tardiness. If it's one thing about me, if I'm going somewhere, I like to be on time. So I got there a little bit earlier and so I walked inside. So I wasn't sure if, he was already there. I didn't text him. And I said to the girls at the front, I said, I'm here to, meet somebody, blah, 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 whatever. They're, oh, nobody showed up, based on the features. So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's running a little bit late. So I sat down and I sent a text and I said, hey, I'm here and, I'm just sitting here waiting. So just to let you know, I'm being courteous. Okay. So he texts back and he's like, oh, I'm on my way. Sorry, I'm running late, but I'll be there. So I'm like, okay, I wasn't big on, him being a little bit late. Normally it's the ladies who are late and then the guys have to wait. So I was like, okay, make an exception this time. So I'm sitting there, waiting and I see a shadow coming up towards the door and I'm getting all excited thinking that was him gonna walk in, but it wasn't him. So I'm waiting. Next thing I know, I see a couple walk in. And then before they started, to enter, they were opening the door for somebody. Yo, the person they were opening the door for was in a wheelchair. So I'm like, oh, that's so nice of them, you know. Okay, so I'm sitting there waiting. So I see this person come inside, you know, they do the hand motion thing with the wheel on the wheelchair after they open the door for him. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, okay. So I see him looking around, you know, like he's trying to see, like he's looking for somebody. So I was like looking at him and I'm like, he kind of favors the person on the profile picture. But you know how sometimes people put up profile pictures, but they don't put up the most recent picture. So you're not sure, right? So I was like, hey, are you, you know, so-and-so? And I called him. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, what do I do at this point? Okay, first of all, you put on your profile that you ride your bicycle, you run, you work out, you do all this stuff, and you show up in a wheelchair. Like, I don't have a problem with someone being in a wheelchair, but come on, you lied. At this point, like, I didn't know what to say. I'm like sitting there like, what do I do? So do I like run? Do I pretend like I'm sick, you know, so I could leave the date? I mean, I didn't want to be like awkward. I mean, I already felt awkward. So it was like, what do I do? Like, you're looking for this person 6'5". Oh, and then another thing, he looked like he was about 4 feet 5 inches tall. Like, how the hell does that add up to 6'5"? Like, I don't know. Oh my God, you guys. So please, oh my God, that was like, oh, I was so awkward. It was like, what do I do? I didn't know what to say at that moment. The only thing I remember saying was, wow, did you have an accident? What to say? Oh my God, so you guys, I'm telling you, they say looks can be deceiving. So you guys, hit me a comment, okay? Say something. Let me know what's on your mind. Let's talk about it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. So if you are the first person to watch this video and you can get me 3 new subbies, I'm going to be shipping you a surprise, okay? So that was the twist for this story. So yes, make sure you're the first one to actually watch this video. And if you get me at least 3 subbies, I'm sending you a gift. I promise, all right? So you guys, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this story. And like I said, I'm waiting on your comments, y'all. I'm waiting on your comments. Until my next video, I love you guys. One love. Mwah.